Hey, it's Megan, and today I'm going to show you how to create this beautiful, high, voluminous ponytail using Genius Weft extensions from Amazing Beauty Hair. I love using Wefts incorporated into the hair for a lot of my bridal styles. It can add length, it can add more volume, and give the appearance of someone having more hair, thicker hair, more voluminous hair. So this is what they look like when they come in a pack. So this is one pack of hair. It is 60 grams of hair. I'm going to be using 22-inch Genius Weft extensions, and I'll have all of the color details and exact link for this exact color and everything down below in the description, so you can check them out. There's also a 20% discount code that you can use if you are interested in ordering any. And I am going to be making a future video of me actually putting these in my hair. So today I'm going to be using them for a ponytail bridal hairstyle, and then I'm going to actually be sewing these into my hair so you guys can kind of see how I use them for both purposes. And I will be coloring these. They're 100% human hair, and I will be coloring them and toning them to match my hair because obviously they're way too light right now and the color is definitely off. So I'm going to put some low lights in these, tone them, and then be sewing them into my hair. And my hair's super thick, so it's probably gonna take about 3 bundles of 60 grams to put into my hair. But let's get right into today's tutorial. I'm so excited to show you guys this bridal ponytail with these hair extensions. So this is my mannequin head dolly that I'm gonna be showing you this hairstyle on today. And if you are interested, I do have these mannequin heads available for purchase, and I specifically created them for bridal hairstylists. They're 100% real human hair, and I do have blonde and brunette options available. All right, so let's get right into the style. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just comb through the hair, and I'm gonna pull out all of the hair that I want down in the front. So you want to pull out those face framing pieces. So I'm going to leave a good chunk of hair in the front for this look. And then once I have that established, I'm going to go ahead and just comb all of this hair back, and I'm going to start to lift it up. This is going to be a pretty high ponytail. I definitely want it to be sitting pretty high on the head. So I'm just going to keep combing and smoothing the hair and just lifting it up with my hands as I go. I'm not worried about getting this super perfectly polished. I like to have a little bit of texture in my styles, so I'm not worried about getting this super sleek. And I'm going to have it sit, and then you can use I like to use my fingers just to kind of comb, add that texture. And then I'm going to take a hair bungee. So this is what it looks like. It has a hook on each side, and I just get these on Amazon. I have them linked on my Amazon storefront. I'll also put that link down for you guys if you want to check them out. But I absolutely love using these. They make your styles so secure, like they are not going anywhere. And I like to wrap it around as many times as I can. If you can get the 2 hooks to hook together, that's ideal, but if not, I put the other hook in between the 2 bands, so it goes in the middle and just hooks down. And then you want to make sure that this hook gets latched in between those 2 as well. If not, it can slide apart. Okay, so there is our first ponytail. Now what I want to do is add a lot of length to this ponytail and a lot of volume, and we are going to do that with the hair extensions. Here is the hair extensions that I'm going to be using, and you can just see how well they match. The color is just ever so slightly off, but honestly it really is a good match. Even if it's just a little bit off, a lot of times it still works really well. You can even kind of customize someone's hair color using hair extensions, because by the time they're in, and it's really just about how you place them and where you place them, and they can really add either a little bit of lightness or darkness to someone's hair, especially if they want to change it. But once you curl the hair together, style it together, the hair extensions usually end up blending so perfectly. All right, so I'm going to start by taking a couple wefts. So this is one full weft of hair. And then I'm just going to open them up. They're in half right now, so I'm going to keep them in half. I'm going to layer the second one on top of it, so they're in half. And then I'm going to take that third weft and also lay that on top. And then what I'm going to do is make sure these are all open. Make sure they're all laying nice and flat. This one's slipping. Okay. So once I've got them together, I'm going to take it around the ponytail and just wrap it. And then once it's on there, I'm gonna take a couple bobby pins and stick them down in the wefts to kind of like close them together. So I'm just going to take a couple right where they come together and just push it down straight into the ponytail. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just pinch and pull some volume up on the top. Again, I want this to be a little bit of a textured, messy ponytail. And then really you're just going to continue to add, if you feel like you need a few more wefts, you can add some more, just depending on how much hair somebody has. So I think this mannequin head is going to be good with just the 3 wefts of 60 grams of hair. So I'm going to make sure all my volume is pulled out. And now we're going to curl this hair. I'm going to be using this 1-inch Bio-Ionic extra long barrel curling iron. And I'm just going to go through and take sections of this hair, and we are going to curl them in different directions. So this first piece is going to be curled to the left, and then the next piece I'll just kind of go back and forth and alternate them. That way it's a very textured ponytail. I have all of those curled. We're gonna make sure they blend really well together. And I did want to point out that I did curl some of the extension hair with her actual hair. That way it helps to really make it blend. Now I'm gonna be using this fork comb right here to comb through and blend it. And I'm just gonna hold the base of the ponytail up here as I comb through. And I really just want to comb through these curls so they look more organic, so they look more tousled. And again, this is just helping the hair to blend really well together. And then the last thing I'm going to do is take a section of the hair extension hair, just a small section. So I'm going to take about this much right here. And just to really make sure that we hide those wefts, I'm going to wrap it around and make sure that those wefts stay down and hidden. And once we get this hair completely wrapped around, I'm going to save a little bit at the end, and I like to put a bobby pin through it and then wrap the tail around the bobby pin. And then I like to feed the end through the middle and then just lock it right up into the ponytail to make sure that that piece stays nice and secure. And then what I like to do for extra volume is take a section of hair and go ahead and I like to use a little bit of texture powder and just sprinkle a little bit in at that base, and then we're going to tease it. This is gonna really add that volume, and that texture powder just really makes sure that the tease stays locked in so that that volume will hold all day. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit more and then tease it. And then we're gonna continue to do this all the way down. You can either do half of it, or if you really just want to add a ton of volume, you can do it all the way down to the very bottom. I'm just going to do those few on top. What I like to do is just hold that volume in and lightly comb through and smooth out any frizz, and you can just see how much volume that gives. And then if you feel like you want to pull out some more texture or volume around the sides, you definitely can. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a little bit. And that is the completed look. Super voluminous, long ponytail with 22-inch Genius Weft extensions. And again, I'll put all of the details down below, and you guys can see the exact color that I used in her hair today. And again, there is a 20% discount code if you are interested in ordering some extensions. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future hair tutorials.